Day 23, walking my journey to life through blogs and vlogs. Today is about walking as an abuser due to greed. Through this self-forgiveness session, I walked about how within being greedy within myself, I am allowing and accepting the abuse of everyone in this world. Because I realize if I accept the abuse within myself, I accept myself to allow the abuse in another. I'm accepting the abuse within everyone and everything in this world, as I am the creator within myself of who I am here, and thus this world is a reflection of who I am, based on our oneness and equality in life. So if the point is, if I don't stop this within myself, it's never going to stop for me. It's never going to stop in this world until I stop. And I've been listening to Anu's interviews, and cool point that comes through within his interviews is this fact that, you know, if one isn't equal and one with life, then we're all not equal and one. If one is not supported in life, then we're all not supported. So it's either you walk or you don't walk. You're either self-honest or you're not self-honest. There's no like middle road that you can walk, because, you know, even in the middle of the road, you're still compromising yourself, because you're not standing within your decision and you're not living that decision. So, you know, it's a point within myself that I need to walk absolute with who I'm being here, because, you know, allowing these points, even little points of greediness and selfishness within myself, and, you know, seeing that within another, and not, you know, seeing that, oh, I'm not selfish within myself, you know, she's so selfish, look at how she's acting, look at the way she's being, you know, but not considering the fact that who I'm being within myself, when I'm not considering that person's perspective, that person's living situation, that person's who they are in their beingness in totality, as best I can know them. But I go into that immediate point of she's selfish and she's, you know, blaming someone else, when I'm the one who's being selfish by not considering the other as myself. So even these little points of existing within separation is creating the whole world to be this way. I mean, basically, if I don't stop myself, no one's gonna stop me. So the only one that can change me is me. So walking these points to stop greediness within my life, greediness within my world, desiring more than I need, desiring new gadgets and, you know, a nice car and things like that, a nice house. You know, sometimes even going to thoughts of about having like a nice job, not a nice job, but a high-paying job, so I can get all the nice things. You know, live in my own place, not have to pay rent. Do my own thing. Always about me, like what I can get for myself, how I can make myself feel good and feel happy. And And of course, it's always going to be lived within this polarity of, when you get that thing, when you get that achievement of desire, it's never enough, because it, it was just an energy play out. And once you get that and you lived out that energy by receiving what you desired, it's just, it goes away and dissipates, and then you go into a depression, and then you go into another point that you want that upgraded gadget or whatever it is. That's why they upgrade things all the time, is they're just playing off of our emotions and feelings of desires. So, and also the Heaven's Journey to Life blog is a really cool blog. They're explaining how within ourselves, how we exist as energy is creating, is, kind of the external point of that, of ourselves in oneness and equality, is the money system, and how the money system is a reflection of our own beingness, of how humanity has created ourselves. It's really cool because they go point by point, and they open up many dimensions of just this point of how energy and money are the externalization and internalization of humanity's mental mind system, and how we're functioning within ourselves and in our worlds. So I suggest reading that blog, Heaven's Journey to Life. I will post it on this video so you can check it out. Also, if you check out the blog, you can see there's some eQuaf. There's an eQuaf link to go to get some interviews. The Reptilian Anu interviews is awesome, and I totally suggest watching that if you can. And I also have the free Anu interview that you can click on and, listen to the first one free, and then, from there, do what you can. But anyway, so back to me being greedy. So realizing that this point of greediness is just a point of selfishness within myself and separation within myself of life, and only wanting my own special, happy feelings within myself. And this is it's probably the ultimate point of selfishness and separation, due to the fact that, there's billions of people in this world that are suffering in this moment because they don't have enough to live. They don't have enough to eat. They don't have enough to sustain themselves, their families. And I'm sitting here in my house, and I have everything I've needed my entire life. And, it's always been about this point of desiring something. I want to get something. I want to, this feeling of building up the energy and the excitement to get this, whatever it is. And then when you attain it, the energy goes, and then you're down again. And then you find that other point, the next point, and you build yourself up again. And then you go down again. So it's just up and down, up and down. So never being stable here, and never being truly happy in this world, because we're all looking for our own self-interested happiness through stuff, through separation, through things in the outside of our worlds, never being happy and satisfied with ourselves, because we don't know ourselves. We don't even consider really ourselves within this world. Ourselves as in us as human beings, as life beings here. And, we need to, everyone needs to stop these points of desires within themselves, stop the selfishness, really stop it within yourself, stop existing within this point of separation. As what we're walking in the destiny process, this is a process to stop ourselves from existing within energy relations towards things, and just existing here within the physical as who we are as physical beings, and living from the physical reality of who we are, like considering the physical and what is physically happening in this world. So if you considered the physical in this moment, we would most certainly consider the fact that, you know, not every person in this world is supported. Not every person has a home to live in. Not every person in this world has a toilet to sit and take a shit on and be able to be healthy and clean because they have a plumbing system that works and, you know, takes it where it needs to go. And they have infrastructure and facilities to support them in their living as how we'd all want to be supported in this world. So it's considering not only our own, and within this point of oneness and becoming our own support systems here through the support within our living systems, as we consider the physical reality of what is here, we will see the oneness of ourselves and the oneness of life, because we'll stop all the energy playouts, the energy polarity, desires and such, and then within that letting go of the energy, we'll open up the opportunity to have everything available for ourselves here, have everything that we want within this world to be given to us, because, I mean, it's not that we can't have this in our world, it's not that it's not possible to have all people be supported, but it's a point within humanity where we need to actually live it and be it. And this is a point that has to be walked and transcended, because all we've ever known is desires and energy and you know, wants for things outside ourselves to make us happy. So I kind of got sidetracked in this one, but the basic point is for me to, within this point of this blog, is to stop my desires, walk my physical application, walk my physical reality, walk me as physical in the reality that I'm living in, considering all the points as myself. And thus eventually walking as physical human being within a world where we start implementing support systems on a physical, practical level reality in support of all the physical beings in this planet, and build support systems that will support everyone, because that's what should be here. That's how this world should be created, and that's how we should be living here, is supporting, not allowing even one being in this world to go without. There's enough for everyone. We all realize at this point that there is enough for all. We just have to change our starting point here. I have to change my starting point within myself to be living, walking, breathing oneness and equality with all life. And this is first stopping my energy addictions, stopping energy from directing me, letting it go, and sharing as I would want to be treated, giving as I would want to receive. So living this within my daily life and living it as a point that is just me, that's just who I am. Not thinking about it, not desiring to share so I can get a good feeling about sharing, but just sharing as a point of support for another as I would want to be supported. Common sense. So that's my vlog for today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.